awesome, dude. Look how red he is. That's real animal style right there.
Look at that.
That is a day maker, baby. Oh, look at that. Today's Real Animals adventure takes me to Clearwater, Florida, and get a really fantastic opportunity to fish with Captain Cody Chivas. So what are you thinking today?
Man, I think let's try to go and get some of these tuna and kingfish that have been around. You know, first thing, we got low light. Pretty good little tide here this morning. I think as soon as that sun gets up, they're gonna get a little tough, and then if that works, I'm thinking maybe we'll slide in on the way and see if we can catch some gag grouper.
Okay. You got a full day scheduled for us.
I hope. I mean, you know how it goes, Mike. I'm sure our plan will get interrupted between A, B, and C, but we'll.
At least we got a plan.
Yeah, at least we got a plan. You know, that's half the battle, right?
I'm looking forward to this. We've known each other a long time.
Oh,
First day on the
man.
boat together.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, this will be cool.
I think when I first met you, I was like 15 or 16.
I think you were, yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
As a matter of fact, I think I remember being grumpy that you were 15 or 16 and whooping us in the past down there in Boca Grande.
Yeah, we got lucky a few times, but you know, we looked up to all you guys, and it was so cool to fish right next to all these guys you watch on TV, so we enjoyed it.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm glad to finally get to fish with you.
Yeah, me too. Cody Chivas is a really unique angler. I would put him in a pretty elite group as far as the people that I've fished with talent-wise. I think it's really one of the more impressive things about Cody. You know, it's tough enough to master inshore fishing or to master offshore fishing. But for Cody to be so talented, and he really is talented inshore, he's a great tarpon fisherman, great red fisherman, still fishes the redfish tournaments here and there and does very, very well. When you mix that in with his ability to catch fish on a regular basis offshore, it's really, really impressive. He's a phenomenal king fisherman. He's just all around one of the best anglers I've ever fished with.
The way we're sitting right now is kind of like we were talking before we left. You know, it's the trolling motor and anchor, and a lot of times offshore, you know, you get the current going one way and the wind going the other, and that's what we have right now. We got a southeast wind and a north current.
Okay.
So we got the tide bucking the wind, and I'm trying to get it as far away, you know, behind the boat as I can, but really we want that current going back behind us and blowing all these pilchards, you know, across this wreck. So all we're trying to do with that is just get it away from the boat and kind of increase our footprint, you know, kind of bring some of these fish in.
I always call the captain that I'm going fishing with, and I ask him, you know, hey, what do we need to bring for tackle? And Cody, being such a great offshore fisherman, I thought, you know, he was going to be like, bring the heavy guns, you know. I thought he was going to, but Cody's like, you bring your light to medium stuff. We had everything from the Real Animals 15 to 30s with 30-pound test, and I had my big brute force rods that I used for tarpon fishing here on the west coast of Florida that were spooled up with 50-pound tests. So you just never know what's gonna happen. You've gotta be ready to go to battle with whatever Mother Nature throws your way.
You see we have all these gannets here. They're on a big school of Spanish sardines, and I think you might have, rod just bounced there. I don't know if he got bit or, yep, there you go.
Oh,
Something. I don't think he knows he's hooked yet.
I don't think so either. Starting to get,
That might be the right color.
might be,
That might be the right color.
starting to get the hint there.
Yep.
I got this day figured out already. I got to ask Cody questions. He gets talking, and then I get bit.
I think that's what we're looking for. How's that feel, Mike?
Feels really good, buddy.
That rod looks good. I might have to order me a couple of them.
The old Bull Bay Real Animals 30, baby, getting her done here. I hope. I may run out of line.
You run out of line?
I might.
Let them go. We'll chase them.
Okay.
We'll go get them. I was trying to be greedy and
get
me one, but yeah, slide up front there,
Yep,
Mike.
I got you, bub. Get a little back here. When you're fishing with guys who know what they're doing like Cody does, it just doesn't take long to get the action going. The bad part is there's only a handful of guys I know, probably on the whole west coast of Florida, that are as good as Cody is.
How you doing there, Mike?
We're getting some back,
We're
bub.
getting some of that line back?
A little bit. I'm pretty nimble. I got leader.
You got leader?
Yep.
Oh, big kingfish.
Yeah.
Wasn't the butterball, but we'll take them on mono too.
Yeah, on mono. Cody wasn't letting that. That's a good opener.
That's a good fish on mono. That's what they call a blackjack fish. You got lucky there, my friend.
I'll take it. That head shake going with them chompers.
Yeah. He's ready to go swimming.
Yeah.
What do you think? Release this guy?
Yeah, I think you ought to release him. Let
Let's
somebody
let
else
him go.
catch him. Yep. Hey,
There he goes.
that's an opener.
Good job, brother.
Boy. You know, it's kind of the start of kingfish season, probably been into it 2 or 3 weeks already, and the Clearwater area had been on fire for the kingfish bite this spring. You have an opportunity to run into some blackfin tuna, which are always special. You never know when you're going to get visited by them. You know, your water temps are still relatively cool, so you know there's gag grouper that could show up. There's just so many different options that you can get this time of year offshore. Yes. Oh,
I just got lucky, dude.
oh, that was so close.
Dude,
Oh,
you know what stopped it was the braid.
Wow.
The braid was wrapped in my finger.
It's a good way to lose a finger.
Oh, that was close right there.
Wow. Grab that rod just by the butt, dude.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. I am so glad that I didn't have to live with that for the rest of my life.
Well, I'd have texted you.
Yeah.
I'd have texted you once a month. Hey, did you
Hey, remember this video? I cast it and was turned around like talking like this, and it just got smoked, and the drag was tight, and my fingers got wrapped in the braid. And it was literally just like, it was like an overhand wrap on my finger right there. That's the only thing that kept it from going.
Otherwise, it'd be.
It'd have been bye-bye, and you guys would have had a golden blooper clip for 2021.
We'd have played that at Bull Bay Rods.
Bull Bay
How
Rods.
not to treat your rod.
Yeah. They're gonna skyrocket over there. See it? Where that frigate's
yeah.
on? Tell you what, I haven't used a pin reel in a long time. This thing feels really nice.
They've done a nice job here lately, come up with some really good product. What you got, dog?
Little kingfish. Little king Mike, you hold this rod, I'm gonna grab his tail.
I can grab it.
I got him.
You didn't want to lip him?
I was thinking about it, you know, but after I just got lucky and kept my finger there, figured I'd go for the tail.
You know, I think one of the things that anglers should always remember when you're putting together your fishing trip, try to put together a game plan. Try to think your way through the day. You know, look at your tides and your wind and the moon phase and try to put together a game plan. You know, Cody's plan was to hit a wreck in, you know, fairly shallow, you know, 60, 70, 80 foot of water. As usual, Cody's got us on fish.
Big cobia. Oh, he missed it. He missed it.
You don't want him on that rod.
No, that was a big cobia though. That might be what's breaking us off here. Oh my, that looked like a 70, 80 pounder.
Tarpon whooper stick on that thing, buddy.
Let's drop some of these bigger outfits. We saw that big cobia.
Yeah.
You know, let's kind of switch gears and see if we can get that, I don't know, you look 60, 70 pounds. I'm sure there's a couple smaller ones there too.
How far down are you gonna let it go?
We're at about 59, 58 foot on top of this wreck. Let's drop it to the bottom. And, you know, we got this knocker rig, we'll let a little slack, see if we can cheat, you know, a little bit on top of this wreck. We might have to bring it up a little bit, but I think that cobia, he's gonna be somewhere close to this thing.
Yeah, I've seen cobia in the water many, many times. I've run by them in my tower, and you know, I don't know that I've ever seen a cobia quite this big from the vantage point that I was at. I might have run across one or two in my career this big, but this was a really, really big cobia up in the baits. He was feeding, he was all fired up, and I was looking forward to what was going to come next.
Uh-oh. That might be him. Oh, he dropped it. Come on.
Get him, Code.
Oh, he dropped it again. No, he didn't. He's just shaking his head. That's him. That's him.
That's the one we wanted.
Don't go that way.
Is that the Rex over there?
Yeah.
You're not saying much, Cody.
Hey, I want him to raise up a little bit. I'm hoping this is that cobia that's come up probably 3 or 4 times, and we just haven't been able to get him to eat.
I don't think your gaff is long enough.
I know, it's a little long, but
My, what a gaff you have.
there he is. That's a big cobia, guys.
You know what we're gonna do?
What's that?
I'm gonna take that rod and you're
Go
gonna
ahead.
gaff this fish, because you're the gaffer.
Oh boy, he's a little bigger than I thought. Oh my gosh, brother. Woo, woo. That is a large model, sir.
Oh my God.
Oh,
There's a little meat right there.
he is round.
Wow.
That's the round man right there.
Yeah, I don't know that I've,
That is a big cobia.
that's a big cobia.
That is a, I'm gonna say 60, 70 pounder. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I think you're about right. Yeah, you know, if you're ever in a fight with a really big fish, when that fish finally comes to the surface and you really get a good look at it, for me, most of the time, it's even bigger. This one was even bigger than what I thought. You know, out away from the boat, you could tell it was a big cobia, but once it got next to the boat, you were like, wow. And there's very few things that you need to be more careful of than bringing a cobia in the boat green. This was a big fish, and Cody was wasting no time. He wanted the gaff in this fish, and he wanted it in the boat ASAP. And watching him work, all I could think was just stay out of this man's way and let him do what he does.
This thing is, I mean, he has got some girth, Mike.
That's an absolute stud.
I mean, his stomach has,
Unbelievable fish.
I'm thinking 60, 70 pounds.
Haunted us for a long time.
He did.
Came up a couple different times, chasing baits, teasing us.
I'm glad we finally got him on that blue runner.
Wrong guy to tease. Captain Cody Chivas, don't tease him.
Yeah.
Note to fish, don't tease Cody. He will catch you.
Yeah, he had us going for a little while there.
Woo.
try to fit him. I think this is that big wahoo bag, brother. I think we'll be able to slide him in here.
Gotta ice him up.
Ice him up. Oh yeah.
Perfect fit.
Wide. Get some ice around his belly. Take care of that one.
Hey gang, this week's Real Animals Tip of the Week, I want to talk to you about something a little different. You know, we're always talking about the trailer, we're always talking about the boat, we're always talking about rods and reels and coolers and lubricants and all that stuff in the tip of the week. This week, I want to talk to you about your tow vehicle. It's really, really important to get the right vehicle to tow your vessel. Now, maybe you're a GNU guy or a skiff guy. Well, then you don't need a F250 diesel to tow a light boat like that. My 25 Contender Bay, 4,800 pounds, loaded down with fuel, ready to fish. It's a big boat, it's a heavy boat. I gotta have a vehicle that'll get the job done. This is really important. I see it all the time at the boat ramps, you know, big old boat trying to pull it off the ramp with a little SUV, you know, a little 6-cylinder. Just doesn't work good. You're putting too much stress on that vehicle. You're gonna wear out the tires, you're gonna wear out the engine, things will go bad. Get with your favorite dealer today and make sure you get the right vehicle to tow your boat. You won't be disappointed. Things will go your way. You'll catch more fish. I promise you this will be a great tip to help out your fishing days. You know, of all the things, you're out there, you're grinding, you've already had a fantastic day, kingfish, giant cobia, everything's kind of gone by the script. And then that one fish is kind of eluding you. And for a guy as competitive as Cody Chivas is, I could tell it was bugging him. And as he's whipping my little Real Animals Signature Series 17-pound rod out there, I was thinking to myself, you know we're gonna catch a tuna and he's gonna eat on that super light rod right there. Uh-oh.
Threw the Mirrodine out, had to hit the live bait.
Ooh, got a good one. See if we can get a double. When the bite's really good, you get greedy.
You do, don't you?
Double. You're usually happy you get one on. And once the bite's good, let's get two.
This one ran some line. This may be the one we're looking for. Or not the one we're looking for, but the one we haven't caught yet.
Right. I'm always just looking for fish, Cody.
I'm with you too, buddy. Especially when I get to go come fish with someone I haven't fished with. You know, we come have a good time.
Just bend the rod and catch some fish. You might have.
This is him. Just hope he doesn't get eaten. We got a good cobia in the bag. If one of these sharks needs to eat a tuna, just make it through the next day. It is what it is, right?
No.
No.
No, I totally disagree.
Mike says no, it doesn't work like that.
I totally disagree. Keep your grubby mitts off our tuna.
All right, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wish I had the other rod. Not because this rod can't handle it, but just because you know what we got right here. Oh yeah, it's him. It's him, Mikey.
Atta boy.
Keep his head up.
That is the fish we've been waiting for all day.
That's him, brother. You want to do the honors for me?
Try it. Got him.
Yes, sir.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? We're eating sushi tonight, Mr. Mike.
Look at that.
Yeah,
bro.
brother.
That's a good fish.
Oh,
buddy.
man, that's awesome.
Get line all over me here.
That's a good one.
That's a good tuna.
Hey, bro,
Atta
we
boy.
worked for that one.
Nice fishing, kid.
We've been working for that one.
All day long, my
All
friend.
day.
Look at how pretty that is. Look at the colors.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful fish.
Yeah. You know, it takes a special angler. It really does. It takes time on the water. It takes time in the battle with different size fish in different conditions to really be able to get a 20, 25 pound tuna to the boat on super light tackle. We had to work hard to get the cobia, we had to work hard to get the tuna, but in the end, his talent level, his instincts, his time on the water paid off, and it turned into an absolutely incredible Real Animals Day.